Right. So namaste once again, and let's do 3 ohms. Then I'll ask you some questions, and then we'll proceed. So close your eyes, take a slow, full, deep breath. Focus the eyes at the agya, at the forehead. Keep your belly relaxed, and when you do the om, try to feel the vibrations. Open your eyes slowly, and Vasanti ji,
Yes.
I I hope you've been doing your Hanuman Master Breath at least whenever your attention goes there.
Yeah.
And if anything is coming into your awareness, if anything's noticeable by you, please feel free to share anything that's in your awareness. यदि कुछ है तो. Like Sharmila ji said, she's feeling a little relaxed, I think. Is that the word you used, Sharmila ji?
Yes.
Okay. Vasanti ji, some problem with the connection?
Yeah.
I think the picture is okay, and I think the sound is also okay. आपको नहीं दिख रहा क्या?
मुझे कुछ नहीं, हाँ आ गया.
Oh, okay. Okay, तब तक अदिति जी से बात करता हूँ. हाँ, अदिति जी, आपका हो रहा है रेगुलर?
कल रिलेटिवली इजीली हुआ, आज नहीं हो रहा था.
हो रहा नहीं था?
हाँ, मतलब कल एक्चुअली मैं भूली हुई मतलब इट वाज लाइक अरे ये करना था, एंड देन इट स्टार्टेड, द मोमेंट आई रिमेम्बर्ड इट स्टार्टेड.
Okay.
बट टुडे दो आई वाज अवेयर कि अरे ये करना है, then things were not always happening.
Some mental block?
I mean, there was some mad kind of pressures at work.
Okay.
So I don't know if that was the reason. And mad kind as in these were stupid problems that cropped up out of nowhere.
ऐसा होता है.
But then perhaps.
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. तो आज कुछ भी नहीं हुआ?
नहीं हुआ होगा, एक कुछ बार हुआ होगा. But then कल जो हुआ के साथ
अच्छे
जो
से हुआ.
अच्छे से हुआ, मतलब याद नहीं आ रहा था लेकिन फिर भी हुआ. वो फीलिंग थी, वो सेंस ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन आज नहीं है.
चलिए, कोई बात नहीं, अभी से कर लीजिए, बैठे बैठे भी कर लीजिए. ओके, वसंती जी, आपका हो रहा है, अच्छे से हो रहा है, जब जब अटेंशन जाता है?
हाँ, सुबह किया, अभी क्लास शुरू होने से पहले फॉर हाफ एन आवर आई वाज डूइंग इट. आज थोड़ा श्वास को शुद्धि की तरफ ध्यान ज्यादा दिया मैंने. कफ रिमूव करना था, तो
निकला कुछ कफ निकला?
या क्योंकि वो जरूरी था, तो ये थोड़ा क्लियर हो गया ना.
क्लियर हुआ. आवाज में भी डिफरेंस है.
हाँ.
I can make out a small difference in the quality of your voice because I notice जब कफ होता है ना उसमें in the system, there is the voice is a little muffled, it doesn't have that sharpness. अभी थोड़ी सी relatively better है compared to the first couple of days. अच्छी बात है वो, but ये भी करते रहना है, the Hanuman Master Breath. Like I said, पहले भी बताया, बहुत सिंपल टेक्निक है, बट बहुत पावरफुल टेक्निक है. इसका रिजल्ट आपको अभी समझ में नहीं आएगा, या इसकी वैल्यू अभी समझ में नहीं आएगी, बिकॉज इट्स स्टिल अर्ली इन योर एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ द ब्रेथ. अभी आप सीख रहे हो, इसको परफेक्ट कर रहे हो, इसको इंटरनलाइज कर रहे हो. इट टेक्स अ लिटिल वाइल टू रियली इंटरनलाइज समथिंग लाइक दिस. टेक्स अ लिटिल प्रैक्टिस, टाइम, attention, and so on. But once you have it, and once you start seeing how it's impacting, tab it will become easier to continue with it and then to see the benefits. To me, it's like this is my physician. Hanuman Master Breath on its own is like a complete physician to me. And it's a very simple breath. It's a very simple breath. There are stages of this. Abhi, whatever we are doing is naturally, a very basic type of Hanuman Master Breath that we are doing. But even so, it's a very powerful breath. मेरा तो fibromyalgia इसने पूरा का पूरा ठीक कर दिया था, which is, which is a pretty terrible condition actually. When fibromyalgia hits you, किसी को हुआ है? Any one of you? Has anyone been affected by fibromyalgia? नहीं. Doesn't matter. I hope you're not. But यदि आता है तो रातों की नींद चली जाती है. You just can't sleep. That pain is so bad. And I would just toss and turn. जब वो हुआ, it took a little time. It took almost a month. And around a month, in about a month, it was like 95% gone. So there were still some remnants या कुछ trace बाकी था. But धीरे धीरे वो निकल गया. And today it's like मैं पाइल्स के लिए वो इसी को यूज करता हूँ, हनुमान मास्टर ब्रेथ. जब भी if for any reason piles comes up, and see, I created my piles. I would sit on the toilet seat for long time, smoking one cigarette after another. जब वो सिस्टम गड़बड़ होता है ना, तो the movement in the body slows down or is not so good, and then you're expecting कि यार ये होगा, थोड़ा और होगा, या etc. And then I would sit for a very long time smoking after, cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. And then धीरे धीरे वो बढ़ते गया problem. Naturally, initially, it was a bit of a scare. Then I got used to it. As long as it didn't get too bad, or as long as there was not too much bleeding or something, I said I took it in my stride. But then it stayed with me for a long time. And then when Hanuman Master Breath started reversing it, then I said, wow. Then I said, wow, this is amazing. क्या हो गया? Aditi ji and Sharmila ji are both far away. He's so far away. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, the point I was trying to make was, it's become like a physician to me, the Hanuman Master Breath. अभी कल बताया आपको यहाँ पे swelling जैसी होगी थी ना, like a tumor after my tooth issue. It actually healed that as well. And there are so many other small things that come up and so on. And Hanuman Master Breath is the go-to for them. तो आप लोग भी इसको धीरे धीरे और अच्छा मैंने अपना वो बना लीजिए, इंटरनलाइज कर लीजिए, इससे इससे वो एक बंधुत्व बना लीजिए, एक familiarity, a certain amount of intimacy with this breath, and then it will be your friend, philosopher, and guide for a long time, and for many conditions. Chaliye, very good. So, shall we start? Shall we do the practice a little before we add the anulom vilom aspect to this? Lie down on your back. Yes, Vasanti ji.
ये जो नीचे से शुरू होता है, where I'm having pain at my lumbar, it stops for a while and then slowly again comes.
It moves, then the pain
If
moves.
there is some obstacle there, I can feel that.
So does the pain sometimes seem to move?
No, pain is at a located, means at a particular place only.
Okay. Now, overall, try to observe if the intensity of that pain is showing some improvement. 1%, 1%, 2%, some improvement. If it is happening, it's a clear sign that this system is working very well with you. So, continue with that. Sometimes, like I said yesterday, कभी होता है कि एक बार कुछ relief लगता है, then it feels as if the pain has traveled to some other place, to some other part. Don't worry about it. Continue with it anyway.
It happened yesterday. I'm having a pain at right and it went to left Again, it's coming.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Tuesday, I never had pain at the left side, but yesterday,
Ah,
now again,
very
it's
good.
the time. Okay.
So no worries. This is some drama that happens when you start doing this. Observe it. Don't let it scare you. Don't, because फिर मन बोलता है, then the mind starts, saying कि ये तो it's worsening my problem. So that the drama of the mind starts. And like we were discussing yesterday, our mind can be our greatest enemy. So be careful what the mind says, does, etc. तो करिए अभी यदि लेट लेट के करते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा. Like Sharmila ji, you want to put your legs up the wall,
Yes.
against the wall? Yeah.
Would
Put
it
a
be possible?
Use a little cushion, na. Sharmila ji, use a cushion under your lower back if you can.
Sir, is it necessary or is it okay if I lie down like this?
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I'm comfortable actually
You're
this way.
comfortable. Okay, ठीक है,
Yeah.
चलिए. Okay, no problem. No problem. Aditi ji, आप करना चाहोगे?
With the legs up or just lying
If
down?
you like, whatever, both. See, because you don't have varicose veins, you don't have to do it.
I know, but it's relaxing
It is
nevertheless.
relaxing,
So
yeah.
I'll do
Yes,
it.
yeah. Yeah,
But
Vipreet Karini is a relaxing asana.
yeah,
So it's good. Vasanti ji, what about you?
Where I'm sitting, there is no wall, but I
There is no
can do
wall.
it without wall support
Okay.
also.
If you like, चलिए कर लीजिए, कोई बात नहीं. Do it. Om. Keep your stomach very relaxed. आपके लिए थोड़ा उसमें असुविधा होगी वसंती जी, because your stomach is basically supporting the weight of your legs also. So वो जो muscles हैं stomach के, they will be a little tensed or stressed because of that. But anyway, uh, Sharmila ji, Aditi ji, keep your belly very relaxed and allow that little bit of opening, the window at the belly button. Allow a little opening over there. If you like today, put your hands at the belly button area, not on the belly button, but in that area, and use them to as if open open a small window over there gently. It'll just it's just a physical thing that will help you with the with what we are doing, allowing that relaxation to happen in that region. And try to feel how your energy moves. Very simple and very subtle things, but sometimes the impact is huge. You may begin to notice that in time. It may not come to your awareness immediately, but over time you might notice. And continue to draw your breath up the spine, both the in breath and the out breath. Om. Yeah, Vasanti ji, if you feel tired, you can pull. Yeah, just keep it like this. Very good. The knees pointing to the ceiling. This is a very good posture. It's very easy on the stomach. It allows the stomach to relax. Try to put your both your hands and the fingertips at the belly button area, near the belly button area, and use them to gently spread that area. Just a gentle thing, so that whatever you're doing mentally gets a little physical support. Om. Stomach very relaxed. The breath keeps moving up the spine. Om. Om. हो गया शर्मिला जी, थक गए?
Sir, yeah, I have to drop my daughter in her class. Can I join
Okay.
in back in 10 minutes, sir?
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So come back and then I'll start the Anulom Vilom after
10
that.
minutes. I'll just drop her and come.
Sure, sure. Om. Om. Now we can sit up. Though we'll have to wait a few minutes till Sharmila ji comes to start the Anulom Vilom. But तब भी बैठ के थोड़ी देर कर लीजिए. If you are able to sit in Vajrasan, that's very good. If not, Sukhasan, Padmasan, whatever. Ardha Siddhasan, all are good. Allow the belly to stay relaxed and allow the breath to move slowly up the spine. Belly को जितना relax करें, the more and still more, the more you're able to relax the belly, the better results you will get overall as far as your overall system is concerned. And believe me, there are many layers of relaxation. If you think you are, your belly is more relaxed today than it was a week ago or before, believe me, it's only a start. Over time, you will find even deeper levels of relaxation, and they'll be very, very good for you. Keep that awareness. Keep that awareness. Om. And keep a smile on your face whenever you're dealing with your breath now. If you're doing any breath work, wear a smile on your face. In that sense, it's like you are inviting your breath with a smile. See, breath is coming into you, है ना? एक अच्छी चीज आपके अंदर आ रही है, आपके पास आ रही है. Invite it with a smile. And then also when it's leaving, allow it to go with a smile. Just as when a good or a dear guest comes to your house, you don't meet him with a straight face. You meet him with a little smile on the face. And then also when he leaves, you say goodbye to him with a little smile on your face. Vasanti ji, लाइए smile लाइए, smile लाइए. It doesn't cost you to smile. कुछ cost नहीं लगता. आप तो और भी सुंदर लगते हो जब आप smile करते हो. Your face glows. Vasanti ji, seriously बोल रहा हूँ. झूठ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. झूठ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. There's a nice, beautiful glow to the face when you smile. है ना अदिति जी? Am I right?
Absolutely.
जी. And imagine how much Aditi ji's heart will be warmed when she sees you smile. Every time she sees you smile, her heart will feel warmed. Similarly, your heart will feel warmed when you see Aditi ji smile.
Yeah, once I had got a compliment about smiling, and
हाँ,
it was a completely unexpected compliment. I had met
हाँ,
an old student of mine
हाँ,
some 10 years later or so. He was a
हम्म,
college kid, and then now he
हम्म,
was a professional. And then he was
हम्म,
like, Aditi ma'am is good. I was like,
हम्म,
okay, thank you.
हम्म.
No, ma'am, the way you smile. And I was like, hello. Was I good as a teacher or what? What are you trying to
Nice.
tell the people?
So, are you a teacher?
I was, as in, I
Okay.
taught German for a long time.
Oh, wow. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich muss Deutsch sprechen.
No, maybe that's all I know.
Wonderful.
Was ist das? Stuff like that. No, don't know much. No.
But he speaks German with her. उसको लगता है कोई गाँव वाला मिल गया.
Acha, acha. She loves the language so much. Huh?
Yeah.
Nice. So, does it come in handy in your place of work as well? The German?
Absolutely. That's what I said in German, though. I said that I must speak German. So had it not been for German, I would not have been working for the place that I'm working.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So, obviously, you are multilingual. German is one. English, of course, is there. You've got
Yeah.
Hindi. You probably got the local language,
Marathi.
which is Marathi. Ah, four. Any more?
Yeah, I mean, I can speak Russian,
Wow.
and well, one doesn't speak the language as speaking, but I can read and understand Sanskrit all right.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's nice. That's
And what
beautiful.
about your Nepali?
Yeah, man, no, you don't want to sit counting, but yeah, also Nepali.
So that puts you in the region of a genius or a near genius with all these languages, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
Languages are a nice thing.
Languages are nice. Yeah. After all, we communicate with and through
Precisely.
languages.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So that means you're able to communicate better with people because of your
Yeah.
your ability with
As,
languages, your
yeah, as
comfort
they
with
say,
language.
one language is one world. You add a
Mm,
language, you add another world to
another
your
word.
experience.
Yes.
That
So
is
true.
very true.
So did this happen like out of interest or because of circumstances that kind of created these pathways for you?
No, I mean, I never wanted to learn languages. I was
Okay.
okay with the basic two, three that every Indian starts off with, the mother
Mm.
tongue, Hindi,
So
and
true.
of course English.
A local,
So those three happen
that's,
by
yeah,
default.
yeah.
After that, I was studying philosophy and I was interested in a German thinker or a thinker
Oh,
who wrote in German.
who
And
was he?
then I thought I have to, Wittgenstein. He's not a German thinker at all. He's an
Okay,
Austrian philosopher.
okay.
But then they speak the same language. So,
Uh, yeah.
and then I learned the language
And
and wanted.
what about his philosophy in brief
It
attracted you?
was philosophy of language. So how
Okay.
language came into existence, what exactly is the role of
Oh,
language? That was what he talked
okay.
about. And how language actually performs the role, how does one understand it? And so it was
Okay.
of course then he wrote a lot about culture and other things also, or rather things that one can apply there also. But then
Hmm.
yeah, so it started off with language.
Oh,
So and then I just had to learn the language and then it went on.
so that's
Russian
how
was
German happened. And Russian?
Russian because as a kid, when I was a kid, Russia and India were very close friends,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Russia sent loads of books in vernacular
Hmm.
languages
That's right.
to people.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
grew up on that Russian story thing.
Oh,
And
okay.
then, since I loved the stories as a kid, I was like,
Hmm.
when I grow up, I'll learn Russian. And then I went to
Very
college, and then it was possible to learn Russian. So I learned Russian. And then
amazing.
somehow, yeah.
Amazing. Very nice. So does Vasanti ji also speak numerous languages? Welcome back, Sharmila ji.
Sorry for that.
I Marathi, Hindi, and English.
Yeah,
And
well,
English is
even that
not
that's still
to
three.
that level what she speaks.
Okay.
No.
Chaliye,
It's
no,
not the level, it's the openness that counts. So,
Yeah.
chaliye. Come, let's start with the Anulom Vilom along with what we are doing. So there are two parts to whatever we are doing. One is the belly breathing. In belly breathing, the most critical thing is learning to keep the belly at ease. The more you allow the belly to be relaxed, it will also impact your mind. You may have noticed as you did this, your mind must have also felt a little more relaxed compared to earlier times. Has
Yeah.
anyone noticed any change?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Sharmilaji, have you also noticed that keeping the belly relaxed also seems to affect.
After you're asking, I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, okay. No, don't force it.
Henceforth, I
No,
notice.
no,
Henceforth,
no,
I notice it.
no. Don't force notice it. If
Okay.
it happened, it'll come to your notice.
Okay.
If it comes to your notice, fine. If it doesn't come to your notice, then you'll go around looking for validation. That is not
Okay.
what we want.
Okay.
We want genuine observation.
Okay.
See, because it is the genuine observation that tells you what is changing, how things are changing, how something is impacting you. And that will help you to take advantage of whatever you're doing or whatever practices you are doing. But that ability to observe and notice critically, but without without being influenced कि मेरे को ऐसा होना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए. Just a keen observation. हो रहा है, कुछ
Okay.
फर्क आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है, whatever that is. This is how my breath journey started. As I went deeper into breath work, I just became an observer of the breath. And as I became an observer of the breath, and if something happened, I would notice how that breath would impact, or doing a certain breath, how that breath would impact a certain condition, etc. Slowly, clarity started building. It took a long time, for for enough material or enough understanding. Now this is happening here this way. This is impacting in that way, and so on and so forth. But then when it started coming, then it became like a torrent of clarity or insights. So therefore, like I said earlier, breath is like my physician, like my go-to for any kind of thing, right? So that's as far as watching your breath. And the logic that I explain this with is when we give our attention to something. See, attention is a very powerful thing, and I think we spoke about it very briefly a couple of days back as well. Attention is a very powerful thing, and therefore this beautiful term, we pay attention. What else do we pay? Money, which in today's world is considered a very desirable and valuable resource. We do not pay money to anyone just like that. We are extremely careful how we use our money, who we pay money. Am I right?
Yes.
With your attention, you've got to be doubly so. How you are giving attention, what you are giving attention to, how much attention you're giving to something, because that is what is going to qualify your life later, or it is in the process of qualifying your life. That is what is going to create your destiny. The amount of attention you give to something. What are these things that you are giving attention to? Believe me, very, very powerful. As you understand this concept of attention and how you use it, remember, if you learn to direct your attention, you are becoming a you are becoming a master of your mind. The process is starting at least. If your attention is going here and there and pulling you anyways, then your mind is your master. But if you're able to direct your attention, choose where to use it, how much to use, etc., you are on the path to becoming the master of your mind. Very, very powerful process, and let it happen over time. We will talk about it another time. Anulom Vilom, take your palms like this. The first two fingers, bring them to the base of your thumb. Right. Easy. Now turn the palm. Bring your thumb to the right nostril and your ring finger to the left. If one comes, the other goes. Very simple. Just do this movement for a while so that putting one releases the other. Huh? This is the first thing to do as far as the Anulom Vilom is concerned. So we'll block the right and we'll start by first exhaling with the left. Keep the belly relaxed. When it's all gone, breathe with the left. Then block the left, exhale with the right. Keep the stomach relaxed. When it's all gone, inhale with the right, block the right, exhale with the left. All gone, inhale with the left, block, exhale with the right. All gone, inhale with the right, block, exhale with the left. Exhaling with the left means one cycle is complete. So we begin by first exhaling with the left. First movement, exhale, out. Out, so that then we can take in something. We empty it and then we breathe in. So empty, then breathe in with the same nostril. Then reverse the nostril through which you exhale. So the inhale happens with one, exhale with the other, always. जिससे exhale हुआ उससे inhale. Opposite से exhale. Are we clear? We start by exhaling with the left and then we inhale with the left. Then we exhale with the right, inhale with the right. Exhale with the left, inhale with the left. Exhale with the right, inhale with the right. Exhale with the left, and that's the end of the cycle, if you like. So whenever you end the cycle, end it by exhaling with the left. This is as far as the basic Anulom Vilom is concerned. Now, we are doing it with a little difference. We are focusing on the belly breathing aspect, and we are also combining the Hanuman Master Breath. So how are we going to do now? As we block the right and exhale with the left, we will bring our attention to the tailbone and allow the exhale to come up the spine. Stomach relaxed. Then inhale with the left, block the left, exhale with the right, up the spine. Inhale again with the right, up the spine. Block the right, exhale with the left, up the spine. Inhale with the left, up the spine. Block the left, exhale with the right, up the spine. Inhale with the right, up the spine. Exhale with the left, up the spine. Within a few cycles, please continue doing. Within a few cycles, you will start feeling a little meditative. Aditi ji, question?
I had a question. When you say, for example, as I have to first inhale with right, or okay, exhale with left.
The left.
When I inhale
With the left.
Yeah, with the left, then you say up the spine.
Up
That
the spine.
I understand.
Hmm.
But then, so I've inhaled, and then you say exhale.
Exhale, again up the
Exhale.
spine.
Even the exhalation happens up the
Up the
spine.
spine. Yes, yes.
Okay,
So
somehow
remember,
okay,
yeah, so there is a mental block here. I'll explain what you
yeah.
must do. See, inside, the nadis are connected.
Hmm.
Now, because we always focus on the inhale happening here, our attention, this is the major, this is the opening, basically. But it doesn't matter. Think of it as a ring. You can hold the ring at any point. You can bring your attention as far as the ring of this breath is concerned to any point. If you bring your attention to the tailbone, you will be able to easily access your Sushumna Nadi. The Sushumna Nadi is in many ways the most critical part of our breathing apparatus, of our nadis, of our energy system. Normally, most people they will find either the left is dominant or the right is dominant, right? Ida or the Pingla. Sometimes when both are flowing more or less equally, that means the Sushumna is active. Sushumna plays a very important role, like we discussed the other day, because it runs through all the major nadi, all the major chakras. Each chakra is a level of consciousness. Not only is it a level of consciousness, it has a lot of karmic memory stored out there as well. What is meant by karmic memory? Have you noticed sometimes certain statements, certain comments seem to trigger us? We suddenly get affected badly by it, or we get affected by it. We are drawn to that because there is a certain karmic memory connected with this. When we think of karma, understand karma as a certain energy that has been released, a certain energy that has been sent out. Energy is not destroyed. It has its effect. It has to play itself out in some way. My energy will not play itself out on somebody else. My energy will play itself out on me in some way or the other. This is the basic, even the law of karma, which is a very central or integral part of our system of things. And by the way, many other thought systems are beginning to accept it and appreciate it because they see evidence of it. Problem is, we often equate karma as a very specific thing. मैंने आपको चांटा मारा तो आप मुझे चांटा मारोगे तभी वो इक्वेशन बराबर हुआ, ऐसा नहीं है. मैंने यदि आपको चांटा मारा तो आपने मुझे चांटा मारा, उससे इक्वेशन बराबर नहीं होगा. मैंने आपको चांटा मारा, अब मुझे जब चांटा लगेगा तब वो इक्वेशन बराबर होगा. वो चांटा जब मुझे लगेगा और मुझे ये रियलाइजेशन होगा कि मैंने चांटा मारा था अदिति जी को, गलत था, आई शुडंट हैव डन दैट. चांटा मारना तो नहीं चाहिए मुझे किसी को. I should not indulge in this kind of behavior. I should give up this kind of behavior. That is when the karmic energy is released. Until such time as the role of this karmic energy is to teach me a lesson. That's it. Raise, teach me a lesson means what? Raise my consciousness. There is nothing for a human being. As a human being, there is no act greater than that of raising his own consciousness. Remember, the biggest difference between anyone, anything, anywhere is the level of consciousness. रस्ते चलता कोई आदमी गलत व्यवहार कर रहा है, you know, मुंह में, he's using his tongue in a bad way, or his actions are not not right, they're hurting others, etc. ये consciousness की तो बात ही है. कोई दूसरा खड़ा है, he is considerate of someone. Let's say there is an old man. Let's say I'm driving a car, and an old man is trying to cross the road. Without thinking, the poor old man, he can barely stay steady. But I continue to move my car, though I can see that he's somehow trying to get across. What have I done? Shown a certain level of consciousness. On the other hand, if I slow down, I stop my car, I allow the old man to pass by, I have shown a different level of consciousness. If I get down from my car, hold his hand and take him across, I've shown a still different level of consciousness. And it's not about showing, it's not about doing for others to see. It's something that is happening from within automatically. That is the thing. So karma is stored inside us. Jo apne see, remember one thing. Our oldest memories also are connected with some kind of emotion. Think back. Think back. What do you remember most? Sorry. So sorry. Tell me, what do you remember most?
Like some happy moments or
That's okay.
some bad moments.
Yes. But there is an emotion. Even if it's happy, there is an emotion. If it is bad, also there is an emotion. Without the emotions, your memory will not go very far. And these emotions are stored in the endocrine system, as the West calls it, or as medical science calls it. We call it the chakra system. All these chakras have stored certain memories, etc., and they play themselves out over time. So as the Sushumna Nadi runs through these chakras, whatever is lying on top or whatever is covering it is gently moved away so that the real stuff inside comes up, so that it can be dealt with. I cannot clear karmic memory unless I relive it. So therefore, they say when a person is dying, his whole life flashes before him. Have you heard this said? In the deathbed, they say a person's whole life flashes before his mental eyes. He gets this
There,
awareness of all that he did, and so on.
there
So
was
this
somebody
is.
who
Hmm,
was on a deathbed. I
hmm,
was near him. He
hmm,
used to talk about incidences in
hmm,
1911, 12, 30.
hmm.
Sorry, 18, 11, 12, 30.
Okay.
And he was telling us.
Hmm. So that
We would
means he's
ask me
having a
that
past memory, past life memory recall.
सामने से
Interesting. Hmm.
तो ब्रिटिश रूल कर रहे हैं वो सब उसको पता
को
रहता
आ रहा था यार. So
नेक्स्ट
these are the things that happen. Whatever we do as human beings, if we are able to raise our consciousness, we have succeeded in our goal or in our role as human beings. आते जाते तो सब हैं. All come, they do their drama, they earn their livelihood, they go through their uh, pluses, minuses, happiness, joy, etc., etc., etc. But it's only human beings who successfully and hopefully consciously raise their consciousness, who
yes
are the real winners. They have taken advantage of this life. Is it easy? No. Is it difficult? Maybe. But can you tell me what can be more desirable for a human being? See, in our Shastras, we speak of four Purusharthas: Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha. In my understanding, the way in fact, I wrote a short piece about this. Shall I read it to you? Just a couple of days back. Sorry. So Sanatan Dharma, meaning ageless religion or system here, understands and mentions four Purusharthas. Think of Purusharthas as the main human pursuits or purposes. Here's an easy way to look at these four Purusharthas. Here, action would mean thought, word, action, feeling, attitude, etc. Basically, all those things that human beings do or experience out of some kind or level of choice. Think of dharma, which is essentially right action, not necessarily morally, but in wider terms, to mean doing that which must be done. That is dharma. Arth may be seen as doing things which should or can be done. Kam is doing that which one likes doing. Moksha is being free of all the above. There is nothing he must, should, or nor is inclined towards any particular action. So this is what it is. As you go through life, if you're able to move towards moksha, what happens in moksha? Moksha is coming to a state where one is under no inner obligation or pressure to do or not do anything. In a sense, such a person has usually reached a level of consciousness where he is unaffected by worldly goings on. He may have transcended his Annamay, Manomay, Pranamay, and perhaps even his Vijnanamay koshas. Or he could be close. So that is what moksha is about. That means your mind is now no more entangled in sansar. So a lot of things to think about. We don't have to, you know, discuss it more now because I think we've already overstepped a little, but doesn't matter. Any questions so far as the Anulom Vilom in particular is concerned?
No question.
So, in what position would you suggest us to do the Anulom Vilom, sir? Like,
I love the Vajrasana.
okay, okay.
Vajrasana, the advantage with Vajrasana is that your back is straight.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, in Vajrasana, there is no pressure on your stomach or the muscles connected with the stomach in any way. So your breathing becomes a little freer.
Okay.
Also, but
yes, sir, please complete.
yeah, also Vajrasana is supposed to be very good for helping the digestive process.
Okay. Is it okay, sir, if we have varicose veins and still sit in Vajrasan? Is it advisable, sir? Not a problem?
I don't think there should be any problem, but
Okay.
listen to your body. If your body says, "Nahi, abhi comfortable nahi lag raha," come on.
Okay.
Basically, see, because in varicose veins, those the blood is collecting at the back, and the nerves are kind of swollen up a little. Vajrasan may not be such a desirable or such an easy posture for people who suffer this thing, varicose veins. So build it up slowly. Over time, you may find that it doesn't really make so much of an impact.
Yeah.
Especially as you do your Hanuman Master Breath. It'll help to clear that. It'll help to clear that. See how it affects you.
Okay, sir.
Don't overdo it, but go slowly.
Okay. So how
Anything?
long, sir? Any particular time, like say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or
Anulom Vilom.
yeah.
Anulom Vilom, do at least 15 cycles, at least. If you can do more, even better. The good thing about Anulom Vilom is it can be done anytime. There are certain pranayams that need to be done on an empty stomach. Anulom Vilom, there is no such restriction.
Okay.
भोजन के बाद भी कर सकते हो, पहले भी कर सकते हो, empty stomach में भी कर सकते हो. It's a very powerful pranayam, very powerful pranayam. And when you do it the way that we have just learned, you will get excellent results. Again, you will not understand the results today. In time, you will get the results. Aditi ji, आपको तो इसका super benefit मिलेगा, super benefit मिलेगा. Anulom Vilom along with the Hanuman Master Breath. Just continue doing it. Jab mauka mile, wherever you get the chance, as much you are able to do, continue doing it and observe and notice how things are changing. Yes, Vasanti ji.
Vajrasan.
Sorry.
Vajrasan is the only asana which we can do and should do after we take our food.
Which one?
Vajrasan.
Vajrasan, yeah. If no, you can do anytime. But
Yeah, but
after food, that is one asana that is given total permission. So no problem if you sit in Vajrasan even after your meals. Yeah. Sorry, Aditi ji, you were
No,
saying
I was
something.
saying when one starts Anulom Vilom, it's the first one blocks the right nostril, right?
Yes, yes.
So the action starts from left.
With the left. Starts with the
Oh,
left, ends with the left.
all right. Yeah.
You
Thank you.
begin with the left, end with the left.
All right.
So this is where we will leave it for today.
Okay, sir.
Continue doing this, and if you begin to notice any change, n- if it genuinely comes to your attention, don't force it for heaven's sake, because we don't want misreporting in any way. जो genuine reporting यदि आएगी कुछ attention में आएगा, do share it. And over time, maybe after a few weeks or a month or whatever, if you feel that there has been a good improvement in, for example, your varicose veins or your sciatica or any other condition that may have affected you, kindly write a testimonial, or if you can make a short video, that will be very good. See, because it is only when people who've tried something, benefited from it, and when they share with people, does that affect or does that interest other people to give it a try. Otherwise, people usually see, so many people must have read the notice about this breath program, but just a handful came. Just a handful were able to come and join and continue with it. Aruna ji couldn't come today. She has asked for leave. She'll watch the video and then practice. But basically, only a few start in the beginning. But those who start, if they see benefit, then they can influence other people also to take advantage of it. So please remember this and do me this favor. If at some point of time you start noticing difference, improvements, remember the program. Short, short video, like a 1 minute video. I did this program at this time with me or whatever, and these are the changes you have noticed or benefits you may have noticed. जी. वसंती जी कुछ बोलना चाह रहे हो आप?
नहीं, I'm just listening.
Great. So we'll end for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you
Okay.
tomorrow, 6
Namaste.
p.m. Namaste.